Hello and Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to the first edition for 2011 of the Weekend Tech Review. Originally, this edition should have been done a couple of weeks ago, and that's when I realized that my core business takes up a lot of time that makes it almost impossible for me to do this on a weekly basis. Therefore, starting with this issue, the Weekend Tech Review is changing to You Foreman on Tech. Instead of doing an issue every single week, I'm going to do one every other week, or as my time permits, maybe a little bit more. But it'll be something like once every other week. In between time, I will still be making regular posts on the U Foreman page. So please, come to my U Foreman page on Facebook and like me, so that I can keep you abreast on tech as it occurs in our society. Now that that's out the way, let's get started with today's issue. First up, at the beginning of the year, we had the Computer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. I absolutely love going to this convention whenever I have a chance to do so, and I have been for a couple of years. Nonetheless, here is a look at some of the things that were on display at CES this year. To kick off, Panasonic brought in Darth Vader and the Imperial Stormtroopers from Star Wars. There was an array of headgear capable of showing you 3D through their visors on display. The latest in cell phone technology was available. Take a look at the hodgepodge of new technology that was available this year, along with thinner and bigger TV sets. And yet, what you saw the most of were plenty of tablets trying to compete with the iPad. And Motorola's new tablet called the Zoom was heralded as the best invention for 2011. Let's take a look at that right now.
Hey, this is Jared Abrams, and we're live at CES. I'm with Arthur Baudo from Motorola. Arthur, you got something that looks like a tablet. You guys just released this. This looks really cool. What do you got?
Okay, this is the Motorola Zoom. It is an awesome tablet. It's a 10-inch display. It's high def resolution on the display, 720p on the display. It's got a dual core 1 gigahertz processor on this thing, and makes it an unbelievable thing for playing back video and video content on here as well. It's got 2 cameras on it, a front one that could face you that's 2 megapixel, one away from you 5 megapixel with a dual LED flash on that one. So you can do video conferencing, web video, Skype on this. It'll launch with Google Talk, which will allow you to do web conferencing. It's also the first tablet to launch with the Android Honeycomb platform, which is specifically designed for tablets. So it's the first tablet that's really designed to be a tablet, essentially, in all aspects of this thing, too. And if we kind of flip it around here on the bottom of it, it's got an HDMI port down here, so you can connect this thing to your HD TV, and you can mirror all the content that's on this display on your TV at home as well, which is really sweet.
And what kind of memory am I going to get with something like this?
So this launches with 32 gig onboard memory on this device, and it's a 3G and Wi-Fi solution and when we launch in Q1. And then there'll be a 4G LTE version that's available in Q2. So this is showing the various home screens here. You can see the kind of three-dimensional aspect here. You can see these unique widgets that are actually, you can actually move on the widget here. The calendar, you can see kind of scrolling through the widgets themselves for kind of additional flexibility. And you can see this kind of 3D layered effect that happens here. And then here's actually how you would set up those widgets. You can do this drag and drop, use your contacts from wherever you've saved them, excuse me, on here, drag and drop them around. You can get the both kind of email and other text information out here on the device too. And it is a unique kind of YouTube creation as well, showing kind of a 3D view of that as well. And here's kind of each of the panels as it was dragging onto the panel, and how easy it is to actually drag around content on this device. It's pretty sweet.
How much is this bad boy going to cost me on the street?
That's something that Verizon will provide the pricing for.
So we'll get pricing sometime soon.
Yeah, sometime soon.
Cool, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Arthur Baudo from Motorola.
Wow. Is this not an awesome tablet or what? Now I predict that the Motorola Xoom will beat out the iPad in popularity by year's end for one reason and one reason alone. The iPad does not support flash technology, therefore you cannot view YouTube videos on an iPad at all, which is a critical feature that I strongly believe that Apple made a big mistake on. In my opinion, the Motorola Xoom will be the tablet to buy in 2011, bar none. Okay everybody, I'm just a little longer than I had intended to be, so I'm going to end here and catch you in a few days with part 2 of this video edition. Thank you so much for your time and attention to this video. And please, come to Facebook and look me up under U Foreman and like me. Thank you again, and have a happy and blessed week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.